Hello, hello, and welcome back to this week's Trader Joe's Taste Test, where we're tasting just a few things because there was not too many new items. A bunch of seasonal is starting to just get crazy in the store. So if you're excited about all the seasonal stuff, give this video a thumbs up. But if you're excited about trying the new stuff, give this video a thumbs up. With that, we're gonna get right into it, so let's go.
All right, ooh baby, just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight. Believe in the magic.
The animals are all gonna try the new freeze-dried turkey recipe treats, and as you can see, they're very excited. Kitties get it first. Go ahead and try. See if you like it. Oh, looks like they love it. Well, that was definitely a success. My black cat Harlow was purring while she was eating, which was really cute. She loved it. Okay, now it's the doggy's turn. Luna, would you like to try? Oh, the cats want more, but it's Luna's turn. Nope, it's Luna's turn. Go on, Luna. No, Harlow, orange. Go on, Luna. Don't you take her food. Good girl. Sunny girl. Come here, son. What a good girl waiting. Okay. Sunny's turn to try. I think it's safe to say that these treats are an incredible win for every single one of my animals. They almost fought each other to eat more of these. So if you haven't got them yet, go check it out. These are a seasonal, I'm assuming, seasonal treat for Thanksgiving for the animals. We're starting off with the crunchy chili, cranberry, orange, and onion, which is quite a mouthful. But one thing I'm gonna tell you guys about this before I even open it, this thing is just oily all over. It left an oil spill all over our counter, and we put this napkin under it, and we just bought this yesterday. And it still continues to get oil, and I looked to see if
we
there's
haven't even opened it yet.
Yeah, the seal's still on there, so I don't know what's going on, but if you guys are experiencing this as well with this particular product, let me know, because I'm kind of like, is this open? I don't know.
And I'll be honest, going right into this as the first item, I'm a little concerned, because it's got some pretty weird flavors, you know, cranberry and orange. Okay, but then onion, I don't know. I know it's supposed to be meant for meats and things like that, but we're doing it on a chicken nugget today, so.
I'm gonna mix it up a bit because the oil does kind of pull at the top. So I'm gonna mix this up, and you can smell, like you said, the orange, very strong smell. Wow. You
know, the other two, I'm not sure how I feel about that one. The other two are really good. This one, orange and raspberry, cranberry.
Yeah.
And onion.
So we're trying it on a chicken nugget. I know, chicken nugget. Why? First of all, it's the only meat that I have in the house that both of us can have because it's not a real chicken nugget. I've read a few reviews on this, and I feel like a lot of people are saying they've tried a bunch of different ways to really try to like this, but they seem to say that meat is like the only thing it really goes well with. So I felt like
this is the closest thing to meat, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
I just really am not looking forward to this.
All right, well, we gotta give it at least a little try.
Okay.
Oh, it's spicy.
It's not as bad as I was thinking it was gonna be. I mean, it's chili, right? It's like chili peppers, so it's gonna be spicy.
It's warm though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's not as bad. It does have like a little bit of that chewy cranberry in there. And it has the crunch because it's chili onion crunch.
For sure crunchy.
So you get the crunch. The heat from it is actually nice. I like that. I mean...
I'm very surprised because I thought I was going to hate this.
So what's your feeling on it?
I just really don't like it. I don't hate it.
Well, I just scraped a little of the crunch off because I kind of want to just taste like the oil flavor. I am getting like bits of that cranberry that has like a little burst of sweetness in there and tartness, which is kind of strange, but kind of nice too.
I feel like they were just like experimenting with this one, and they're like, hey, let's put it out there this year, see how it does. Like I said, I don't hate it. It's much better than I was expecting, but I don't think I would ever buy this one again. I really recommend the other one that's like the original, just a chili onion crunch.
Yeah.
It's great.
That one is really good.
Even though I think they had a jalapeno one too, which was pretty good. Yeah. This one, I don't know. If you got some type of Thanksgiving dish, I'm sure you can figure out how to make it really good, but I'm just not there.
I agree. I think that the original is much better. I think just the flavor profile of the original goes really well together. This one, like the orange and cranberry are definitely there, but they're kind of an aftertaste that you get after you initially taste kind of like the heat and I don't even really taste onion. I just think I get that crunch. Do you?
Yeah. I feel like the onion is like kind of not overpowering, but it's there. It's like the main oil flavor.
I think it's just the heat that's taking over my mouth right now. And then like every so often, a little bit of that cranberry is like stuck in my teeth or something. And I can just taste I can taste that. But I mean, it's okay.
What would you say 1 out of 10, what would you give that?
If 1 was that beer cheese, then this would get a 5.
Okay, I was going to say 6.
Okay.
Yeah. I probably thought in my head it was going to be a 4, but it was a 6.
Okay, that's fair. I feel like those are fair ratings because we're both kind of like right there with it. Okay, so here's the new cinnamon roll coffee creamer. And like I said, it's 6:45 right now, so I don't want to brew a whole pot of coffee. So I just had some cold brew. And I did a little bit of almond milk to dilute it, and the rest is creamer. So, can we try it?
Yeah, let's try it.
That actually is delicious, and I'm not surprised. I feel like I had high hopes for that, and it's really good. It really works well with the coffee. It makes it really creamy, and I will say I wish there was a little more cinnamon in there, but it kind of to me tastes like eggnog.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
It tastes like, it's weird. It tastes like eggnog and cinnamon roll, but like more eggnog-y. I don't know. But it's really good, and I am glad I bought 3 because I feel like these things, especially new stuff, I don't know if you guys remember, but the brown sugar coffee creamer was on the shelf for, I don't know, like 2 weeks, and then it was gone, and everybody was outraged, and people were like coming into the store every day asking where the brown sugar creamer was, and then it would come back, and then it would disappear again, and come back and disappear, and like, working there, it was a bummer because I was like, when is the shipment getting in here? And then it never would come when it said it was. And then when it did come, they'd be gone. And anyway, I don't want to deal with the drama. So I just stocked up because I knew I was going to like this. This is great for the holidays. If you're somebody that likes kind of like that cinnamony, eggnog-y flavor in your coffee, this is it. This is like the perfect morning, on a chilly morning, just like having a nice cup.
Yeah, I mean, I like it too. And I'll be honest, I think what I really like about it is that I don't taste any oat. I don't like oat.
Yeah.
And this covers it up. So it's kind of rich a little bit because that's where you get like that kind of like eggnog flavor to it.
Yeah.
So you don't have to use a whole lot. It's really good though. I like it. Definitely more than like a normal oat creamer for sure. And I'm gonna go on the record and say I think I like this one better than the brown sugar one.
Really?
Yeah.
I am kind of shocked. I'm like speechless. What?
It might just be like the brown sugar fatigue, and we'll see how it tastes in like 3 weeks after I've been drinking just this one with my coffee. But it being the fresh new kid at school, I like it. It's pretty good.
The fresh new kid at school.
Yeah.
Okay. I do like the point you made though about it tasting not as oat forward because for me, I don't really. Like, I notice if it tastes oaty, but it doesn't bother me because I don't have a problem with oat. And he definitely does not like the oat milk flavor. So for anybody that has a similar palate to Tim and that, you know, doesn't like oat, maybe this is a good one to try and see if you can taste it or not. Because Tim is usually very good at, like, seeing and tasting the things
all the stuff I don't like.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, I know that's not it. So... okay, we're going to move on to the sheep's milk cheese.
Okay, so this one's for me only because it does have animal in it. But this is the aged sheep's milk cheese. It's marinated in PDO cornicabra extra virgin olive oil. Basically, what PDO cornicabra means is that it comes from a region in Italy where it's got to be like really good olive oil, really high quality, and... I don't know. I just researched it, so don't get crazy. Don't yell at me if I'm wrong. But
what did PDO stand for? Do you remember?
It was protected.
Oh, that's right. Domain.
Something
origin?
of region. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Something like that. Traditionally, I think I like sheep's milk cheese better than goat's milk cheese, but I like cow's milk cheese the best. So we'll see if it's good. Then you know it's really good.
This is like the taste test of oil because this has like a lot of olive oil in here. When you open the bag, it's like sloshing around. So I'm curious to think. What do you think?
It's really good.
Is it?
Yeah. The olive oil is really good. That was the first thing I tasted, and it was like, I was like, oh. And then as I started like kind of chewing the cheese up a bit, I noticed it's really good cheese too, and that oil definitely soaks in there. So you definitely get that good olive oil flavor.
Yeah.
Sheep's milk is definitely better than goat's milk in my opinion. I think that goat's milk or goat's cheese has like a very distinct flavor to it. Mm-hmm. This doesn't.
It does.
It just has its own distinct flavor, but it's very soft and I don't know how to describe it, but it's
oily.
delicious. Very oily for sure. But I think that if you added this to a charcuterie board, it would be like high end.
Ooh.
This is a good cheese.
So my only concern about it, so I'm just thinking like if I put this on a board and it's, let's say, an olive board, and it has all this oil, I feel like it's just gonna like start to leach out onto the board, and it's like you're gonna see the board getting like darker and darker and darker. So if you have a bunch,
in like a bowl or something.
Yeah, I feel like you would have to have this like in its own container that's not gonna like leak onto anything, just because how much oil there is in it. They didn't like skimp on the oil.
Don't waste that oil.
Yeah.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah, so I feel like a lot of the charcuterie boards that you see are very visually appealing, and that's like where you first want to like dive in because you're like, ooh, that looks cool. So I feel like this is kind of an interesting cheese to put on there.
I'm loving this cheese.
You are.
Yes.
You're eating it.
I had a second bite and
yay, that's
it's even better than the first.
Okay, well, are you ready to move on to dessert?
I mean, I guess so. Goodbye, cheese.
Goodbye, cheese. Until
I'll see you in a little bit.
5 minutes. Okay, next up, we're going to be trying the chocolate dipped Danish cookies. And just a reminder for those that didn't remember, there's 3 different types of Danish cookies in here. We've got the marzipan Napoleon hats, the coconut macaroons, and the almond triangles. They all look amazing. Now I can't wait to smell them. I feel like the smell is going to be really good. Ooh, they are. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
We'll see.
Oh, you are so funny because there's a coconut in here. Coconut macaroon.
Yeah.
Let's call him a name. Okay.
It's all you.
Should we try the hats first?
Yeah, let's do the hats first.
All right, let's take the hat on a ride into
It
our
definitely looks like a hat. That's funny.
Here it is. It looks like a little cowboy hat. And underneath is a bunch of chocolate.
Yeah, and that's with all of them.
It does say chocolate dipped. Yeah, they're all chocolate dipped. But I wanted to show you. So you get the first
I feel like you got a little grip on there. It's got a little like hand grip. Let me just take that from you.
A little holder.
Okay.
Ooh, that's funny.
I'm a little intimidated, but here we go.
Intimidated? I get it. Is there a filling in here?
No, I wish there were. A little bit on the dry side, if I'm being honest.
In the middle is not.
No, it's not. No.
You don't like this one?
Nah, I'm not really.
You can definitely taste the marzipan in this. It tastes very like buttery. This is has like a very familiar flavor to it. I like these. I think they're nice and light. They're not too sugary. They're not really sweet at all.
They're not sugary enough, to be honest.
The chocolate, I really didn't taste. Did you?
I wish there was more. Like, I wish the whole thing was dipped in chocolate. I wish they filled it with chocolate.
The middle is good.
Like you said, it's buttery, and that's not what I was going in hoping for. I was hoping it would be more of a sweet treat, and
I enjoy it. I think it's really good. I'm going to try it with a little coffee because I feel like that's going to be a good combo.
I do think it would be better with coffee because it kind of needs a little bit more of that like moistening and.
You just didn't taste the middle. You want to try it in the middle a bit?
No, not really.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, I think it's great. I'm not somebody that is like an overly sweet tooth type of person. So when it's nice and light like this, and obviously it's a dessert, so there is sweetness, but it's not like woo, that's sugary. Not at all. Okay, I'm saving the macaroons for last.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's my favorite. Ooh, this is dipped on all sides. So these are the almond triangles, right? Yeah, almond triangle. Should I take the first bite?
Yeah, I mean, I'm go ahead. I'm like not stoked on these yet. Hopefully. What's this taste like? Give me a rundown here, honey.
Yummy.
All right, I'm going in.
Another like nice and light dessert. It's
Definitely almond flavor.
I love that. Like these are the flavors I like.
Yeah.
You don't like it?
Nope.
Oh my gosh, you're crazy.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm just,
I'm taking second nibbles on everything.
That's fine. That's fine.
Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.
You do that every time. You know she really likes it when they get 4 mms in a row.
I'm bouncing too. I'm happy. These are so good. I love this kind of dessert.
Good. I'm glad.
If there was like, I was gonna say Reese's Pieces here at Fast Break, you'd be all over it.
Destroying it.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm in my happy place.
I know. Go ahead. You can do the first taste. Yes. Jeez, that was a huge bite. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bite. Honestly, I think the coconut one was the best one, and I don't really like coconut.
And I'm gonna say that's not my best macaroon I've ever had. That's funny.
I mean, I'm being a critic.
Yeah.
But it just isn't my style.
That's what the people want. They want our true, honest opinion. The macaroon was delicious. I loved it. I've just had better macaroons before. And maybe it's also just because I've had those other two before it, and it was just like a lot of the similar flavors, I guess. I like this box of Danish cookies. I feel like this is really smart, first of all, to have 3 different types of pastries in here. I think that, or cookies. They call them cookies. To me, they seem like pastries, but
yeah, I agree.
It's probably because I'm,
American.
I'm not Danish. So, but I do think that this is a really great choice for people that are entertaining and they want to have a little bit of something for everybody, and not just buying a box of single cookies or having to buy like 3 or 4 different boxes of cookies and then having a ton of leftovers, which happens all the time at parties that we host. We'll have. We want to have a variety for everybody, but then at the end of the night, you're like, oh my gosh, there's so much left over, and you don't want to necessarily keep all that stuff in your house. So I think that I like this. I like the variety, and it's delicious too.
Yeah, like the tins that you get for Christmas?
From Trader Joe's?
No, just in general. Like the Christmas tins that you take the lid off and...
Like the round one, the sewing kit one?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It ends up being like a sewing kit.
Yeah.
This box reminds me so much of that, but in like a fresh baked form.
Okay. Well, that was a short little taste test, and we're finished. But I do have a question of the week for you guys. And this one's kind of random, but also not, because we just gave our animals those new treats, and they really enjoyed them. So my question is, what is your pet's favorite treats? And it could be anything, even if it's people food, because I understand animals sometimes have people food. And what is your animal's favorite food? That's the question. I know it's random, but I'm curious, and I think for us, all of our animals kind of have a different answer, right?
Yeah,
so
I guess
maybe we can
the
collaborate.
Dogs and the cats, yeah.
I think for our black cat Harlow, she loves cheese, but she can't have it because she's
lactose intolerant.
Yeah, she's actually allergic to cheese, so we can't give her cheese. But sometimes they make treats that are flavored in cheese flavor, and she'll eat those, and she likes those. What about Orange?
Like fish, shrimp. She likes shrimp.
Oh, she does like shrimp. Yeah, like cat. We give her like little cat appetizers, and they have little shrimp bits in them. She loves that. And if you're cooking shrimp, she's always like trying to reach out.
Like
she loves shredded cheese too.
Oh yeah, every morning if I make eggs and I get out the shredded cheese, who's there but Orange going like reaching up saying, "Hey, Dad."
And he spoils her and gives her a little tiny bit.
Can't help it. And
then we have Sunny, who's one of our dogs, and she loves everything. She will eat any and everything. She'll eat tomatoes. She will eat lettuce. She'll eat any type of meat you give her. She's not picky at all. What I guess one of her favorites, I don't know. Like
if it drops on the floor, it belongs to Sunny.
Yeah, she will. I'll call Luna over. Like, Luna, I have something for you. Sunny zooms in and takes it. And Luna is our oldest dog, and she is very picky. She doesn't like most things. Something
peanut butter though.
She does like peanut butter. She really does like peanut butter
treats.
She does. And something recently I gave her, and she gobbled it up. What was it? Oh, she likes yogurt.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, she likes yogurt. Yes, that was a very random question, but I feel like we all love our pets and, get to know their personalities and their likes and dislikes, so it's interesting for us pet lovers to read about each other's pets too. So Thank you guys for participating in the comment section. And if you don't have a pet, just tell me what your favorite treat is. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, thumbs it up. If you haven't subscribed and you want to, go ahead and do that too. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.